Hey y'all, it's Christy from Teadoddles, and today it's time for another Sew This video. In my new series, this one's not really about sewing, but it's more about finishing up these pants. I have, these are my pajama pants that I have on my band and everything on it. I'm debating on, because I just used my serger on this, stitching this down across here, so I may go back and do that. I'm not real concerned about it. These turned out a little bit wonkly at top. Wonkly, it's a big word. Because of the two different fabrics. And I probably do need to go back over that. When you sew a thinner fabric to a heavier fabric, it's 2 layers of heavy fabric at that. It can make it get a little weird. But for pajama pants, I'm okay with it. These actually had pockets that I made. I just did a raw edge top-down stitch on it because it's knit and it will roll over. But today's video is going to be about how to put your drawstring in once you've finished this. And these are a pair of knit banded tops that have no elastic, and it just has a drawstring. So I will do a different video about doing elastic with a drawstring because that works a little bit differently. So first things first, I have my 2 holes here, and I need to pull this all the way through. Mind you, there are different ways to do this, and I've done this different ways in the past. You can use a big safety pin if you would like, if that's what you have on hand. Now, mind you, a safety pin I found in the past sometimes comes undone when I'm pulling it through, and then it gets hung up in there, and then it can be very hard to get back out. So this little tool right here is the best option for pulling drawstrings through. It is called a bodkin. I will put a link down to one below. They're not very expensive. They're fairly affordable. This has little pinchers on one end, and it has this little sliding thing on the other, just like that. So it helps to tighten down on what you're pulling through, and because this pushes down this way and you're pushing through this way, it's less likely that will come loose when you're doing that. So depending on what I'm pulling through, like if it frays really bad on the end, I will fold it under like this to pull through. This won't fray, or sometimes I'll put the knot in, but that's not always a good idea if the knot's going to keep it from pulling through, because then it's going to make it more difficult to go through there. But I just put the bodkin in on like that, your little pinchers, and you just push it down until it tightens up. And as you can see, that doesn't want to let go. Like I said, a safety pin I found in the past can sometimes, as you're pushing through, you'll push the side just right and it'll come loose, and the little pointy bit will come out and it'll stick in there, and then that makes it very difficult to get through. But all I'm doing for this is pushing through like this. This doesn't have like an actual casing for this drawstring, because I didn't sew down a casing, so this is going to be kind of floating around in there. You can make a casing if you'd prefer, instead of letting it float around just in your banding. That will keep it from slipping around as much. And if it becomes a problem in these pants, I will do that. Honestly, I don't always tie the drawstrings when I have drawstring pants. I just leave it hanging. It's more like a decoration to me, unless it's required to hold the pants up. These pants will stay up without the drawstring, so it's just going to be a little ribbon hanging down for me. Here we go. And as we come back around to the other side, we just push it right through like that. So that is fairly easy when using your little bodkin. So if you put drawstrings in pants before, I use this bodkin to put drawstrings in my drawstring bags as well. So this one, what I'll do to get it even, I will put my ends like this and I'll pull it just like that. That's the same thing I do in my drawstring bags. And then if I pull or try to pull as evenly as I can back apart, that didn't stay very even, did it? Well, I'm dealing with elastic, so that sometimes can be annoying. Of course, these are so long, you just kind of have to pull until you get it adjusted to be even. This is really long, so I'm just going to cut it to be even. Since I put a lot of extra in it just in case I needed it. So I'm just going to cut that end off like that. And I will put a knot in the end to help keep that from going back through my buttonhole opening. All right. Just like that. And if I find that that still comes through super easy, then I will make a bigger knot. And that's all I'm going to do. And there we go. There is my drawstring and my pants. These are super comfy. I don't know that I will show a picture of me wearing them because they're not like super flattering, but they are very comfortable. This is a rayon, very lightweight rayon knit, and that is a fabulous thing to make pajamas out of. I do like this with this. Like I said, I think I'm going to turn this part under and stitch it down just to reinforce that bending top. And also, I misaligned the seams in the back, but this part was wider than this part, which is the intent. I just because this is a thicker knit, it didn't stretch as much as this did. So, but like I said, it is just for me to wear around the house, and nobody else is going to see these but me. And they're super comfy, and I do like the pockets. So if you're looking for an easy pair of pajama pants, this is the Portlander pants by NewHorizonDesigns.com. And I got this in 2017, so if it's still available, I will put a link down below. But there we go. Now I got pajama pants. I just got to do the bottom. So I hope y'all have found this video helpful. And like I said, if there's other things that you would like to see, I will be focusing in on something different next week. It will be about bias binding on hems, because this next thing I'm planning on sewing, let me get it out. This here has this really curved hem, so you have to do a bias binding on it. So I'll be talking about that next week. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful week, and I will remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.